On a snowy island near the South Pole, there lived a little penguin named Peep. While all the other penguins slid on their bellies and swam like rockets in the icy water, Peep stayed on shore. His flippers trembled every time he tried to swim. "What's wrong with me?" Peep sighed. One day, a wise old walrus named Wally waddled over. "Maybe the ocean has a different adventure for you, Peep," he said, pointing to a glowing seashell at the water's edge. "This shell is magic. It'll guide you to your true talent, if you're brave enough to follow it." Peep picked up the shell, and it suddenly hummed like a song. It floated out of his flippers and dove into the ocean. Before he could think, Peep jumped onto a drifting ice raft, chasing the shell into the deep blue sea. The raft carried him far from home, past shimmering icebergs and schools of silvery fish. Suddenly, the shell stopped near a dark, swirling whirlpool. "Oh no!" Peep cried, but the raft spun into the whirlpool and plunged into a hidden underwater world. Peep found himself in a magical city built on coral reefs. Colorful fish with lantern tails zipped around, and giant clams opened to reveal glittering pearls. But the shell kept glowing, leading Peep deeper. Suddenly, a grumpy octopus with 8 tangled arms blocked his path. "No penguins allowed," he boomed. "Only swimmers can enter the crystal cave." Peep's heart sank. "I can't swim," he admitted. The octopus blinked, then chuckled. "But you're riding a raft. Maybe you don't need to swim to be clever." He moved aside, and the shell led Peep to the cave. Inside the crystal cave, 3 giant whales floated, their songs echoing off the walls. The magic shell glowed brighter, and the whales sang in unison. "To find your gift, you must see what lies beyond what others believe." Peep noticed the cave walls were covered in glowing symbols. "It's a puzzle," he said. Using his flippers, he tapped the symbols in the order of the whale's song. Click! A hidden door opened, revealing a treasure chest. The chest was full of musical seashells. When Peep held one, it played a joyful tune that made the water sparkle. The whales smiled. "Your gift isn't swimming, little one. It's music. Your songs can calm storms and heal broken corals." Just then the cave shook. A volcano nearby was about to erupt. The octopus rushed in, panic in his eyes. "The city will be destroyed." Peep didn't hesitate. He blew into the seashell, and a melody as bright as sunshine filled the water. The song swirled around the volcano, cooling its fiery anger. The ocean creatures stared in awe as the danger faded. The octopus twirled his arms happily. "You're not just a penguin, you're a hero." The magic shell guided Peep back home, where his friends crowded around. "Where did you go?" they asked. Peep grinned and played his seashell. The music made the northern lights dance above them. From that day on, Peep didn't feel sad about swimming. He became the island's musical storyteller, composing songs about his adventure. And sometimes when the magic shell glowed, he'd visit his underwater friends, riding a raft pulled by friendly dolphins. Moral of the story: your differences are your superpower. What makes you unique can change the world. Interactive elements for kids. Animal actions. Kids can mimic Peep's flipper waddle, the octopus's arm waves, and the whale's slow swims. Sound fun. Grown-ups can make bubbling sounds, blub blub, when Peep dives, and mimic the whale's deep songs. Oh! Draw your talent. After the story, ask kids to draw their own magic seashell, and what talent it would reveal for them.